Today we're going to break down a couple different screens, pretty much the same blocking for the O-line. But right here, it's a double screen that a lot of guys have been running. Right here, Ohio State's running out of empty. This guy bubbles, so he's like the back with the swing. He double steps and he's going to go flat. Hopefully getting this guy to go that direction around. If he's not, getting right there on him low, he wants him to go that direction so that they can catch him and curl back outside. Tackle's going to pass that. He's going to wash by the C-gap defender. Right here, I believe this play, they twist a little bit so the C-gap defender kind of changes. Pass set, show high hat. If you can get a guy to stumble on the inside, whether that's with a punch and a pull, that usually is big for this play, so it's harder for him to retrace. Center setting. He's going to kick. He's going to lead. And then backside guard, he's coming. He's a rat killer. He's going to turn back, looking for anybody retracing, trying to run down, whether it's a blitzing linebacker, whether it's an end, whatever it is. But we'll play right here so you can see what takes place. As you can see, showing blitz, high hat right there by everybody. Tackle blocking the C gap right here, trying to get him into that gap to create an alley for the quarterback to throw right there to the tunnel. Here's the guard getting out. He's going flat to kick. Looks like the center's getting a little hung up. Shouldn't be really messing with that. Should be getting flat and then looking to turn up. And then we can see what takes place the rest of the play. Now the center's getting out there. You can see the rat killer right here turning around, ready to take on whatever's there. As you can see, he shows high hat. Now he's circling right there, looking for anything coming back after the screen. Right there, he is able to get on a guy. So that's a good job by the rat kill. Of course, center needs to get out there a little bit quicker. Right here, if we go all the way back, you can see what this slot does to the tunnel. And he goes vertical. All right, vertical, and then he's going to go flat right there, trying to get him to go underneath like he does try to do right there, and then he gets back over the top right there. But you can see the tunnel that they're looking for. Not bad. I would say, hey, center, we got to get there a little bit quicker. Rat kill wasn't bad. Probably go a little bit flatter at the beginning with that guard, but pretty solid play right there. On a 3rd and 8, must have known that must have seen a key for a blitz right there, throwing a tunnel, picking up a big first down. Here's another look, this time out of 2x2. All right, they start the back a little bit early to swing out there. Could possibly toss it out there to them if they really wanted to, but we really want to get back to the tunnel for the most part unless it's just wide open. Numbers probably could have been there, but the safety's rolling outside there, and the middle backers widening just a little bit, so they come backside to the tunnel. Again, he's on C gap, high hat going flat to kick, high hat going to lead, high hat becoming a rat kill. Vertical, a couple steps, going flat, running the tunnel right here. Quarterback eyeballing, possibly tossing out there. A lot of people will change the reads and everything. We have a pretty simple read. We're just reading that end, or if a backer flies there quickly. If they don't, we'll toss it out there to them. But for the most part, whenever we call our double screen, we're trying to get back here to the tunnel because that's normally the more explosive play. And you can see right here what takes place. Watching that slot, does a good job. He takes 1-2, and then he goes flat. Good job having his feet underneath him, ready to take on that corner. Tackle, all right, tackle right here. He's probably over kicking right there, but he's trying to get some depth so that he can create a alley for that quarterback to throw. There's the kick by the guard, and 73 right there, the center. Again, I think he's probably getting a little caught up, trying to make sure that guy doesn't get on the play, but he's able to get out in front and create that tunnel. And we can see if this rat kill gets there. It's number 78. At guard. All right, he's able to high hat. Then he actually circles all the way around and just blocks the nose basically and helps out. But right there, pretty simple way to run the tunnel. Pretty big play for Ohio State right there. Saw that they were twisting, bringing a mic right there, and they got everybody taken care of, and they got their guy with some speed and space. Here's another screen that Ohio State runs. Really the same blocking that they run for their tunnel, but right here they're motioning the trips. They bubble him. Quarterback gets his eyes over there. Now the running back basically becomes a tunnel guy, ends up catching the ball in the same spot because the rules are still the same. Still play side tackle, we're still C gap. He's kicking, he's leading, and he's going to rat kill. But really we'll just play it real quick and look at some of the details of it. Motion him across. He bubbles right there, really trying to take those backers and get them to just step that way just a little bit, get their eyes off the back. Right there, easy alley that you can see that tackle creates with that C-gap rusher. It washes him wide. Running back does a good job of slipping behind those D linemen. Anytime you can slip behind those linemen, it helps out a lot. And then you can see something that this center does a really good job of is he gets that nose to stumble, and he gets his hands down. He kind of rips him and pulls him down a little bit. That really helps out. Anytime you can get those guys to stumble, their hands get down, easy throwing lane. And you can also see the other end right here, number 50. He gets pulled down a little bit as well, so that helps out. Their hands are down. They can't retrace as well. So that's a big thing on the screen right there. Rip him. That running back slips out to that tunnel area. Now he's rolling for a big first down on a 1st and 17. All right, right here we get an end zone view of it. Again, you can see bubble. Good job, really good job. I mean, this is textbook right there from those linemen. Whenever you talk about, hey, we want to get them to stumble, get their hands down. He gets hands inside and he pulls them, hits him on the back just a little bit, gets him to stumble, and it creates a really easy passing lane for the quarterback. And you can see that number 9, the outside receiver right here, he's cracking first guy inside of him. Right there, flip it out to him. Now they're kicking a corner with that guard, and it's a big play for those guys. This is another way that Ohio State likes to run their running back screen. They'll get their stick concept over here to the trips. You could really run anything. You could get in really wide splits and run key screens. You could run snag routes, whatever you want, just to make sure that this backer gets out of the box and then slip that running back screen that direction. But we'll play it real quick, and we'll see what takes place. That backer's pretty wide. Quarterback doesn't like it, so he's pretty quick to get over here to the running back screen. And as you can see, that outside receiver to the screen side, it looks like he's coming in to push crack. And right there, corner comes in, safety's way off. Looks like they're rolling to the trips even, and he's able to block the corner, creates a really big alley. Tackle does a good job of washing by. We actually have an end zone view of this one, so we'll get to it. But this is a really good call. 3rd and 6, they must have known they were rolling to the trips and knew that they would have numbers over to the single side, or if they didn't roll to the trips, and they knew they'd be able to hit that stick. But right here you can see again, high hat by 59, watching him by. You can see 78. He's set in the air because there's a shade or a one tech, and he knows he's setting with that backer, and that backer blitzes, so he shows like he's about to block him, and then he just slips him going flat, looking for something. Because the flat defenders basically just came in with the Z receiver on that crack replace, but they're able to get out there flat. Ratkill doesn't really have anybody to get onto, not able to get anybody, but 7 would have been the guy if he was able to get there. But another way to get your running back in space, the same blocking as your tunnel, and as long as you call it the right time, good chance that they can create some explosive plays throughout the season. Here's another example of it. This time they're in twins with their fullback to the field. It looks like they mess up somehow. They have a bubble and they have a shoot. So you would really think this guy's probably blocking. He's shooting, reading that guy. If he widens out, then they go ahead and throw that screen backside. If he doesn't, their numbers are good. But right here it looks like they kind of mess up. They still go backside to that screen. And you can see there's a really good job by that guard to get to the kick. Number 78 does a good job. Tackle, they get a twist. All right, 3rd and 9. You're either going to get a blitz or a twist. You're never just going to see people rushing straight up probably. So right there they get a twist. They pass it off. He does a good job of getting onto the C-gap defender. Guard's going flat, 78. Guard's going flat center. He's going flat as well, trying to turn up. Doesn't really get to the spot that he's supposed to. Should probably be running down the top of the numbers. Then right here you can see 66 getting a good rat kill right here. Okay, he's passed that just like he normally would. Shove that guy past. He's rat killing. Finds 55. Make sure that he's not trailing the play. So right there, that really helps out that he's able to make sure that 55 isn't going to get in on that, and allows that back to make as many cuts and stuff as he can. Might even cut back across the grain pretty hard. But again, another way those guys run that screen.